After an eventful season featuring drama, tears, true love, and Megan Fox, viewers are treated to updates on their favorite couples in the special, aired on Netflix on March 13th. The spotlight shone brightest on Amy and Johnny, the only couple who made it down the aisle and exchanged their vows. Their journey was a testament to the show's premise that love is indeed blind. They found love in the most unexpected place and are now enjoying their happily ever after. Their story is a beacon of hope. However, not all stories had a fairy tale ending. AD and Clay, who once seemed inseparable, found themselves at crossroads on their wedding day. We will speak more on them later on in the video. Then there's the saga of Chelsea and Jimmy, a couple whose relationship was a battlefield. Conflicts over past relationships cast a shadow over their present, making their journey a tumultuous one. Their story served as a reminder that the ghosts of the past can often haunt the present. We will also talk about them later. One of the most unexpected twists came in the form of Jeremy's love life. He started the season with Laura, but as the final curtain closed, he was standing next to Sarah Ann. Yes, you heard that right. Jeremy, who initially chose Laura, is now dating Sarah Ann. Can't wait to diving more in that situation. So, let's get into the recap of Love is Blind Season 6 reunion. The Love is Blind reunion begins with updates from past contestants, all eagerly gathered for the occasion. Then the spotlight turns to Jeremy, Sarah Ann, and Laura, igniting the first confrontation of the night. Jeremy and Sarah Ann divulge that they've been in a relationship since their romantic departure on jet skis. With Laura on Zoom from a work trip in Barcelona, the group doesn't hold back, unleashing a torrent of criticism on Jeremy and Sarah Ann for their handling of the situation. With Sarah Ann and Jeremy chastised, Nick and Vanessa, serving as hosts, further intensify the scrutiny by questioning Sarah Ann about a controversial comment she made online. The comment, suggesting that her actions were for entertainment rather than genuine love, raises eyebrows and incites debate about her true intentions. Sarah Ann defends herself, attributing the remark to the relentless backlash she faced on social media. Next up, Nick and Vanessa brings Trevor to the hot seat. He's been involved in an off-camera scandal, accused of having a secret girlfriend during filming. Nick and Vanessa read leaked texts as evidence. That part was so messy and I loved every minute of it. Having thoroughly destroyed Trevor, who asked to leave, it's time to move on to our final couples. First up, AD and Clay. So Clay apologized to AD for humiliating her at the altar. He said, and I quote, "Throughout this whole process, one of the biggest things I struggled with was getting out of my own way. AD always made me feel like the best person, but I couldn't get out of my own way. I kept looking at myself in the mirror and saying, I'm not the guy that deserves love and marriage." He continued with, "She's honestly the love of my life, and I did make a mistake going to the altar and saying no. It was a big letdown, and I apologize. I love you. You are the love of my life, and it was a mistake." As for AD, when it came to watching their wedding back, AD said at the reunion that it was really tough to do, adding, "The love that I had for this man, it was tough to watch because it was such a lead-up to such a crazy letdown." Clay expresses embarrassment and remorse for his actions, acknowledging the hurt he caused AD and her family. Over a year later, AD reflects on her improved emotional state. Despite initial silence following their wedding, Clay eventually reaches out, and the two begin to resolve their issues. Still, she was moved to tears by Clay's apology on Wednesday. She said, "Knowing there's nothing more I could have done, and hearing him say it was a mistake, it's like, what am I supposed to do with that information?" When asked if she would give Clay a second chance, AD remained quiet and looked over at Clay. "Next question," she quipped, before Clay confirmed he would 1000% date AD again. Well, there are rumors that they are still together, and we can clearly see that AD still loves that man. We then see a montage of Johnny and Amy, who share that they have figured out birth control. A successful couple that hasn't received much attention, it seems. The reunion addresses the tumultuous relationship between Chelsea and Jimmy, but it remains unclear whether they are dating again. Although they don't explicitly confirm their relationship status, their physical interaction at the reunion suggests they are together when Jimmy touches Chelsea's leg and she rubs her hand against his comfortingly. It's unclear if the hosts asked them directly about their relationship. Let's move on to Jess confronting Jimmy for saying negative things about her, questioning their friendship. She's upset that Jimmy claimed she left a date early when she actually stayed for at least 45 minutes. Jimmy defends himself, citing Jess's tone as the reason for his comments. The tension rises as they discuss the discrepancy in their recollection of events. Eventually, Jimmy acknowledges that his perception of time may have been skewed. The conversation drags on, reflecting the unresolved nature of their relationship. Ultimately, their status as friends remains unclear and seemingly unimportant. Did you all see how upset Chelsea got when Jimmy told Jess she was beautiful? I wanted her to fix her face and act unbothered. Lastly, Kenneth and Brittany share a strong bond that they believe will last forever, despite no longer being in a romantic relationship. Brittany reveals they still communicate regularly, leading to speculation about a reconciliation, but clarifies they're not back together romantically. Kenneth admits to being preoccupied with work after their breakup and refutes the perception that he was unaffected by their split, acknowledging his emotional turmoil. Despite their past struggles, they seem to have reached a place of mutual understanding and respect. Some fans of the show suspect that Kenneth may not like women romantically, even if he did. It wouldn't matter to us, it is his business. The Love is Blind reunion was a roller coaster of emotions, wasn't it? The drama, the revelations, the heartbreaks, and the triumphs all painted a vivid picture of the complexities of love. It reminded us that love is not a straight path, but a journey filled with twists and turns, highs and lows. Just like Amy and Johnny's blissful union, AD and Clay's breakup, or Jeremy's unexpected new romance with Sarah Ann. Love is indeed blind and beautifully unpredictable. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Stay tuned for more updates on your favorite reality shows. Until next time, keep the love alive.